the world is inhabited by 4 billion souls. They are born, eat, sleep, marry and die within their world. Although many often dream about the universe and what it must contain, they must always walk through their short butterfly lives, believing that their world is all that matters to them. That is how it must remain, until the time is right. For ignorance, as they say, is bliss. Can't allow that.
Hello? Stamage! Hello?
Greetings. I see that you've been assigned to me for the exercises. Oh, good, good. I'll see that you learn the ropes. I'm just coming towards the end of my last assignment, actually. You found this one of special interest. Or rather, you will. You can tell I spend too long in this domain when the passage of time is of little relevance to me. Past tenses, they're always the first to go a little peculiar. Still, best give you an overview of the case so far, hadn't I? I'm afraid Mr. Standridge has left for a meeting. You won't be able to see him.
Oh, why's that?
Oh, I think the hours have run away with him. As indeed they have for you.
What? That's not right.
Time can be a very useful ally, my friend. As I'm sure you remember, you had no control over the fourth dimension as a mere citizen of the Earth. This man has just been moved forward in time 4 hours. Well, it makes your subject more malleable, and if nothing else, a little easier on the ears. Let's move on a bit, shall we?
Well, these are no pulsar emissions, all background radiation. I tracked it to the source. They can't fob me off again. You can't withhold the truth.
Fascinating. You see, your report says otherwise. Here we are. Misleading results caused by atmospheric disturbance from an out-of-place commercial satellite.
What? But this is tomorrow's report. I haven't written it yet.
It's very good. Correct handwriting and mannerisms.
Refraction? What complete fiction! Get out of my way.
There's always someone who wants to be a hero. Oh well, best get after him.
You are persistent. But I'm afraid you and I are going to have to reach some kind of a compromise.
Who are you?
A spectre. Someone who walks alongside this world, guiding it, shepherding those who might stray from the fold.
Oh, I see. This some attempt at a cover-up operation, and I suppose I'm some sort of lost sheep.
Oh, more than that. You, my friend, are no ordinary person. Besides, I don't think our standard persuasion methods would be effective in your circumstances, and it would be a waste of a valuable asset. I am here to offer you a promotion that no university committee could offer.
Pah! If Stanbridge isn't about, I can always report my discovery to the Dean. How do you know all this? Listen, the world isn't going to be kept in the dark anymore. You can't buy me off.
Every man has his price. You are no exception. I should forget going to see the Dean if I were you. Time has passed you by. You'll regret that action.
In all my years, I've never had somebody do that. He's completely displaced the time pitch matrix. Well, it would seem that our tactics are not going to prove effective. So it's time for a change. Come along. Recognize it?
This is where I grew up.
Very good.
Why am I here?
A valid question. A good question, in fact. The subject is so clear-minded. Not a single ounce of nostalgia creeping in. Why, I've seen them break down and weep at the sight of their old hometowns, their little securities and comforts. Very touching moment. Still, grim sort of place, isn't it? Not much to get nostalgic about here. Spin on a little, shall we?
But this is my life's work.
A life's work trivial in the eyes of eternity, my proud friend. The realms of time and space can be twisted and contorted to my whims, as you have seen. Aren't you curious?
Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious as to know why anyone would go to extreme lengths of science and technology to prevent me from showing every man, woman and child on this planet that they're being used.
Is that really how you see it? I'm not an evil man, my friend. My motives have a purpose. One that you shall soon understand. I think you should face a little of your past. I believe you know him.
Good grief! Rob!
I think this one's in the bag.
Get off! Rob, you're not going to believe this. There's this really weird bloke.
Who are you?
What?
How do you know my name?
Because I'm your brother. It's me.
But I don't have a brother.
All connections with this world have to be undone, one by one. Not your wives, not your sons, not your daughters, not even the inland revenue will have a record of you ever having existed. All have to learn the hard way. All.
You have to know me!
I'm warning you for the last time.
Look, you have to know me! You did that. How? How?
The method is unimportant, but it was necessary.
A more calming place to talk, I'm sure you'll agree. I'll take that as a yes, shall I? Now, you were asking why you? Well, my friend, this morning you discovered more about the way this world is governed than anyone should know about. And for that, you must retire from the human race.
You mean it's true? All the data?
Oh, yes. You have two choices. You either accept our terms of employment, and you will find it an intriguing experience, that I can guarantee.
And the other choice?
Oh, nothing will happen to you.
Nothing?
Nothing at all. Ever.
I can't just leave everyone behind.
Oh, you can. In fact, in a way, they have already left you behind. I could arrange something for you. A menial role, a modest background, an underachiever. Yes, you could spend the rest of your days cleaning floors, maybe, stacking shelves. But up here, we'll all have to be reorganized. So, it's time for you to choose your future.
Now? Don't I get time to decide?
Time isn't all it's cracked up to be on this plane of existence. I am offering you a freedom that most people on this world will never experience. So, do you accept?
Men of science all have one thing in common: insatiable curiosity. When all other options are eliminated, it is the strongest motivating force for a reply. As you now know, the shell-like existence that we both knew is incomparable to what lies ahead of us. Are you ready? Are you ready for what lies ahead of you?
Yes, I am ready.